Landis, and I'm here with Greg Gardner, our manager of design, and we're going to talk a little bit about our design process. Initially, when you contact us, we come out and measure your house, and we've gotten a program from you, which is really your wish list of the things that you would like to do in your house, whether it be an attic renovation or a two-story addition or remodel a kitchen or a bathroom. And we get into significant detail about what you want to do. Generally, I like to start with what your needs are as opposed to what you want, because that suggests that you already know what you want. And that may be true, but a lot of times we can think of things that you didn't know were possible. So if you tell us that you need more space in the kitchen, or you need more working counter area, or you need 2 sinks, those are the kinds of things that I'm interested in learning at the beginning. What do you think, Greg?
Going into design, the first thing we'll do is come out and measure your house, and we'll create what we call an as-built drawing. So then we'll take your wish list, we'll take a look at your drawings, your house on paper, and we'll come up with a couple solutions in what we call schematic design. Schematic design will look in floor plan, possibly in elevation, and come up with 1 or 2 solutions that works out.
That's where we show you the proposed plan. Basically, it's taking that list of things and putting it up, adding it to the design. Prior to that, we've obviously done some zoning and anything else that may be necessary in terms of codes to review that, so we know what we're doing, we can do. So,
in schematic design, we'll have a meeting with you. We'll take a look at those plans and options, and we'll kind of pick one to move forward. And here at Landis, we'll do our first round of pricing at that point and kind of make sure we're still on budget, if we have some room to add, or if we need to scale back at any point.
What's important is that once we've both agreed on a plan that is something that we want to move forward with, that's when we start going to the next level and developing an Excel spreadsheet with detailed pricing. It won't be exact because we don't know finishes, but we do know quantities and like how many cabinets possibly and how many sinks and things like that, so we can put allowances in for that. Then we're ready to move to the next phase.
Our next phase is called design development. This is where we take a floor plan, we start to look at the details and elevation, and start talking about materiality of what's going to go in the kitchen, what's going to go in the bathroom, how it's really going to look and feel. During design development, drawings will go into more detail.
We also will look at life cycle costs, materials like granite. We'll discuss different levels of granite, what the properties are as opposed to, let's say, Caesar stone or concrete or butcher block. So we'll get into materials and discuss all the pluses and minuses with you making the ultimate decision as to which way you go, but at least it's an informed decision. And we'll do that with appliances, equipment. We also start to talk about some of the green things that we do in terms of energy savings, looking at insulation and energy efficient systems as well.
And during design development, we'll also contact some subcontractors to get their technical input, whether it's engineer or air conditioning and heating, and use their feedback to put into the design.
So at each level, we're really getting more and more detail, and we're building that detail in, and that detail is reflected in the pricing as we go along as well. We're ready to move to the third phase.
Our last phase of design, construction documents. This is where we put together the details of how the house is going to be put together and the information that the building department will be looking for when we submit for a permit. A lot of times, this will be pages in the drawings that aren't necessarily decisions you'll make.
It has to do with soil erosion control, structural plans, reflected ceiling plans, plumbing riser diagrams. It's a lot of the technical stuff that you're probably less concerned with, but are very important in terms of the buildability and longevity of the project.
At the end of construction documents is when we'll do our final pricing. We'll put together a construction contract for you, and we'll be ready to move into construction.
That's really phase 4, which is another video. Thanks for your time.